Hey Pam, hey on. Hey Shannon. Hey Melodic. Oh, it's really good. They're not created equal. Hey Cloudy, how you doing? Hey Ron. Mari's going to be babysitting this thing. I didn't know who would be on, and I'm watching the UFC fight. Hey Flydonian, how you doing? Hey, I just did they play today, and if they did, who won? Yeah, I am. I am going to stay here for a while. I mean, it's really great here, man. I got like 50. Yeah, I'm watching the prelims till 10 o'clock. I'm watching. There's like 50 killer restaurants. I just ate at this steak place, Freddy's Steak Place. It's like a fast food, really good. And I got some books, and I'm going to go down through downtown Indianapolis tomorrow. And then after here, I'm going to go to Fort Wayne. Yeah. Hey, Dolly, how you doing? Hello, Stephanie. I never heard of her Freddy's before. I never saw one before, but it was busy and it was good. Where'd you go to a Freddy's? No, that PF Chang's was excellent today. Great service, super good food. Giant Barnes and Noble right next to it. Well, not right next to it, but in the same complex. Yeah, it was pretty good. Got a good internet connection. I got a video that's going to be up in about 15 minutes. Actually, the guy that I'm uploading the video of, I saw him when I pulled into town. And actually, I just walked over there from my hotel. It's great. Oh, really? I never heard of him before. Excellent steak sandwich. Hey, Dana. Yeah, that's why I'm not in Cincinnati, and that's also why I left Lexington. I'd still be in Lexington, but they shut down indoor dining yesterday, and I thought, the hell with that. There's certain things like sushi, as an example. I'm not interested in getting to go. So I headed out of town. When I got to Cincinnati, they had a 14-day quarantine. Well, I'm not going to be out interviewing people when I'm supposed to be quarantining. So I got on 275, headed west, came up through the southeast corner of Indiana, and here I am in Indianapolis. No, it was really good. Excellent. Yeah, Ray, you're right. They're excellent. Really good. Excellent sandwich. Oh, you better believe she did. You're not kidding. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? No, I can get away with out indoor dining, but like that pizza I had. That guy, they just had a baby. They were freaking out what they were going to do. His wife's a waitress as well. It's just a bad vibe down there, man. I mean, I do get things to go, but like sushi or a good like PF Chang's, I don't want that to go. There's some things if it's not hot, it's not that great. Yeah, sorry about that, Clowny. I mean, pizza I'm usually fine with. I just got a steak sandwich to go. Yeah, isn't that interesting how they do that always? There's a lot of politics in this stuff. Yeah, they got a Ruth's Chris here, a bunch of good places to eat. Sullivan Steak, yeah. Oh, thank you for telling me that, Ace. Yeah, yeah. I'm actually looking forward to Fort Wayne. Hey Terry, how you doing? How's your channel doing? Oh, December 9th. Yeah, I probably will stay down here till then. You know, I got an idea that December 9th thing is they've learned over the last 9 months that you better not be dropping a bomb for a 4 month shutdown. You better dole it out in short numbers. And, you know, the numbers are increasing. It's off the charts in Lexington. So as long as the numbers are increasing, they're going to say, well, you know, if the numbers had went down, we would have stuck to 3 weeks, but we're taking this now till January 18th. Yeah. Small world, isn't that the truth? Yeah, yeah, it's a weird deal, Terry. It happens to me too. It's a straight. I told you, don't get that subscriber thing out of your head because you'll go crazy. As a normal person, you're thinking that it has something to do with your content, and it has nothing to do with it. Oh, the hospital's chance to catch up. Okay. Hey, little lady, how you doing? Yeah, that's it, Shannon. Yeah. I don't know if it's promoting. I mean, once you get lucky, you know, my videos, the ones that kind of got me on the map, sat around for years. Nobody watched them. Yeah. Yeah, it's showing up here, Cindy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, really, Sandy, man? Yeah, I really like Fort Wayne. It's got a rich history. I love the place. I'm really looking forward to going there. But I got everything here. I've got a great Red Roof Inn, a big place for Daisy to go. I don't need to worry about her getting crushed flat. There's a million restaurants, a great Barnes and Noble, coffee shops everywhere. I was going to get a set of tires. I need a new starter too. And there's a Bell tire, but the guy told me they're going to have a big sale starting next week. Hey, it's Lightly Digest, huh? Hey, Telly, how you doing? Yeah, don't pay attention to that, Terry. It's more luck than it is anything else. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? Hey, Train, how you doing? Good, doing fine. Thank you. You haven't seen me when my computer's not working. I'll tell you, I cringe when people think I'm such a great guy. I talked to 3 people today, and all they wanted to talk about is what a good guy I am. I'm not that great of a guy. I mean, when I'm a moody guy. You would not think that if you were around me for a whole day. No, I'm not too bad about those Browns. God, be careful what you wish for, fame. You know, Bobby Brown Sr., you know, he had a full ride scholarship as a wide receiver to Iowa. Hell of an athlete, super talented. When he was with New Edition, then drugs, man, I'm telling you, will ruin your damn life. Elvis Presley. Oh, wow, Michael, no kidding, huh? I saw 2 huge bucks a few days ago. One was about 75 feet in front of me, and one was 50 in a busy intersections. Yeah, it's all luck, you guys. I'm telling you. Precancerous is no big deal. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's something to address, but I wouldn't be a panic button. You'd be all right. I'm trying to, you know. As you can see, you know, the interviews here are much different than what I usually do. I mean, once someone answers no to current drug use or if they're a working girl or not, I mean, what are you going to talk about? Oh, no kidding. Oh, no kidding. That's how you found it. Oh my God. Yeah, the name is actually a joke, and I wish I would have named it something differently. Hey, Emily, how you doing? Oh, I never heard about that. There are a lot more rules now than there were when I started out. But I had 50 subscribers like forever. I mean, Terry, I think your videos are good, but the truth of it is, unless you got an alligator that jumped over the fence and started eating a Easter bunny, you know, there's so many animal videos. You know what I mean? Talking about the weather, right? Oh yeah, could be. Isn't that crazy the contracts these people are getting? Oh, sorry about that, Emily. You know, that's why a lot of these young girls now, they get vaccinated 12, 13 years old in school. Papilloma virus is the cause of a lot of that. They say that 95% of people that have been sexually active would test positive for the papillomavirus. Yeah, you know, they really do. They will ruin your life. Yeah, politics, I agree. Oh, so, you know, there's a theory out there that the more arguments, the more controversy, the more attention you get. I don't want to run a channel like that, but there's an element of truth to that. Yeah. Now, this particular Red Roof Inn, they didn't do room service today, which I don't really care that much about. I mean, really, if you think about it, I guess one last person in your room is probably a good idea. Yeah, Daisy's under the bed. She likes staying under the bed. Yeah, you know, sometimes she'll come. You know, it's I don't really even know who's fighting tonight. I'm just one. It's no name, kind of relatively no names. The YouTube UFC's kind of changed their business model. They'd rather make great money with average fights than paying big purses with big expenses on marquee fighters. So I don't really know who the main event is, but the prelims are 3 hours long. Yeah, I like it too. I didn't get any today though, but I don't really care that much. This is like an extra large room. They call it something. I don't know what it is. 3 hours more or something like that. Yeah, she likes going under the. She does that at my house too sometimes. Not always, but she does. Like I can see under there now. She's staring at me with her face. Yeah, you could. I think that's an embarrassment to boxing. The beer is okay. You know, it kind of tastes like. You know what it tastes like to me? Eggnog with alcohol in it. I don't think I get it again, and I don't really care what it costs. But I don't know how you stay in business selling beer for 7.50 a can. It's like one of these, you know, places where you go and there's dogs running all over hell. You know, like everybody's chill and you know you're buying beer. I could have taken Daisy in there and let her run around. Yeah, or little face, I meant to say. I mean, this is what I suggest to people. You never know what videos are going to be popular. You think I would know by now? I don't. I'm just as surprised as anybody else. So if I was starting a channel, this is just my advice, which of course is worth nothing. I would videotape everything and anything. You'd be surprised. And then if you want to dedicate your channel to animals, once you get subscribers through, an accident that you recorded that happened ahead of you, or a storm that came through, you can delete all those. Hey, Aircold, how you doing? Yeah, I don't like those sweet kind of alcoholic drinks, and that's what this beer tastes like. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to give advice when you got lucky, I wish I could give away subscribers. I would give them to people starting new channels. And if you're looking at it as a business prospect, it really doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. I mean, that's who wins the pissing contest. But it's views that you're looking for, not subscribers. Well, they say the staple of a good fighter is how did they react when they were tested? And even though I'm a Mike Tyson fan, when he was tested, he didn't do very well, George. You should do it, Shannon. Yeah. Yeah, doing random things. You'd be surprised. Well, if you look at me, and I'm not complaining about this. Take for an example, when I went out to Shaker Village, I took all those photos, which takes a long time to put them together, upload, and make a video. I get more views when I put a pizza up that I eat than that. But that's just the nature of the beast, You never know. Oh, thank you, Liliana. Thank you. Some guy was bitching at me today about putting up food videos. He said I need to start a separate channel. Hey, Sarah Lou. Hey, Joanne, how you doing? I'm in Indiana. Oh, yeah, that's an interesting place. I didn't want to badmouth. I talked to the clerks in the gas station. I talked to a guy that grew up there. I didn't want to put it in the video title just out of respect to them, but that whole area has been ruined by meth. All those houses, with the exception of the few that were maintained, are meth places. The whole town's been devastated. Yeah, well, at the last one I did, they usually come in normally, I don't really care about it that much. Yeah, they do giveaway tips. I don't know how effective that is. I mean, maybe it works. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like that Shaker Village, but I knew when I did that it wasn't going to garner much attention. I mean, I think you can tell that I upload things that interest me. I know those small towns in Indiana aren't going to garner much attention, but that's okay. Right now I'm in Indianapolis. I'll be going to Fort Wayne afterwards. You ever go down and eat any of those Minor Done hamburgers in Highland? Are they still in business, by the way? There's another one on 421 in Michigan City. I didn't realize 421 ran all the way through Indianapolis. Is Tassie on here? Oh, Gatlinburg? Yeah, cool. Oh, Prince hometown, is it? I thought Prince was from Minneapolis. Oh, hey Jeff, how you doing? It's this. They call it. It's Imperial Stout and Scottish Strong Blend. I don't really like it that much. It's from Deviate Brewing. Hey Tassie, how you doing? How's it going? You doing all right? Hey Cindy. Well, I'll be back again. I'll be back down there again. We'll be checking you out down there. If they wouldn't have canceled the in restaurant and dining, I'd still be there. Yeah, I do that sometimes, George. I've done that on a few things. Daisy's under the bed. This beautiful area up around here. I used to come down here. I used to deal a lot in Civil War letters. And there are two guys down here in Zionsville and in Carmel, which I'm right next to. So I was coming here a long time ago. It's a real, like upper middle class area. Nice brick buildings. I mean, I like it. I wouldn't want to live here, but I think it's cool. Oh, cool, Tim. Yeah, do variety. Yeah. No, yeah, it's no kidding. Throw spaghetti against the wall. That's the truth, Terry. I'm not kidding you. My pizza videos get more views than my Shaker Village, which took forever. Yeah, mess everywhere. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. Oh, Salem, Indiana. Okay. That sounds good, Joanne. I hardly ever get over to uh, that area anymore. I left Chicago 10 years ago. I used to go down there all the time. Munster, Highland, Maryville. I love that area. For some strange reason, I just don't miss Chicago. I had a great time. I was there. Yeah, Fort Wayne's cool. They got a lot of like cool things there. Yeah, that's what the guy I talked to, he'd grown up there, and he said it's just ruined the whole area. Can't get anybody to come to work. The only restaurant in town shuts down at 2. Hey, baby, how you doing? Oh yeah, good. Yeah, everybody like wants to brag about subscribers. It's like, it'll come to you. You need to get that video where the crocodile gets out of the cage and eats all the canaries or something. Richmond, Indiana. Yeah, another interesting place. Yep. We're doing pretty well. Yeah, thank you. Oh, okay, Sarah. Yeah, thanks for checking in. There's a lady that comes on here that she sent me a long email today, and I try to respond to people, and so I called her up. We talked for about an hour on the phone, and she's renting a suite in Chicago in August. She wants me to go to a wedding with her and spend a week in Chicago with her. Seems like a really nice lady. Yeah, I was there about 5 years. I'm going to come out to Philadelphia. What I like to do is go to fly into places, uh, spend 3 days. Get up. Ideally, my dream trip would be. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah, she knows you, Dolly. Yeah, she talked about you. This lady. She's from Florida. Talked about what a nice woman you are. I said, "Are you talking about Dolly?" Florida. Don't ask me about Florida. I hate that place. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, I never stay at people's houses. It's just, I don't know. I never been that way. Even good friends. I got Daisy, and I don't know. It's cheap to stay in these red roof inns. I probably wouldn't fall asleep. Yeah, she talked about you. Yeah. I think you guys email back and forth. Oh, sorry about that, Cindy. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Fort Wayne. Yeah, I like Fort Wayne. Yeah. Indiana's a nice town. Yeah. Crown Point. Yeah. That's where they used to joke where all of Oprah's housewives came from. Crown Point. Yeah, I'm not a big Florida fan. Now, like anything, and I've talked about this before. Oh, thank you, baby. It's all in your perspective. I didn't have much fun when I lived there. Yeah, I'm with you, Lana. Yeah. I didn't know Dillinger hung out there. Huh. Yeah, I knew you lived in Crown Point. That's a nice town, though, Crown Point. Yeah. That one road you have, like, it's like real, like, woodsy and beautiful. It's a nice area. Oh, no kidding, Dolly. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just never was big into staying at people's houses. I mean, I like the wildlife in Florida, and I love, once in a while, I would go down. There's a Radisson in India Atlantic, just south of Melbourne. It's an old style, and the glass goes from the floor to the ceiling. I would get a room like on the eighth floor and get a week. It's cheap too. It's probably a couple $100 a night too. I'd stay there a week or two and just drink beer and sit on the porch and listen to the waves crash. Oh, did he? I didn't know that, Train. Huh. Yeah, I like the winter. Yeah, me too. Although our winters have really been kind of, not that great. Oh, the summer's miserable. Yeah, right now, Barbie, I have quite a few clothes to hand out. I'm kind of holding off until I got rid of what I have, but I'll let you know. I'll change that around Christmas. The square is beautiful downtown. That was nice even when I moved there in '98. Isn't that funny how that works, Brenda? Miss the cold. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care for it. The crimes through the rough, traffic, bugs. You miss that Midwest culture. Hey, Barbie. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean then, Cindy. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Oh, did you, John? Yeah, it's a cute little town. I love snow too, but man, that sure has been disappointing the last few winters. Yeah, it's a cute little town. Actually, I know it's not like something you'd probably want to live in, but I love the industry down around Whiting and Gary. Hey, Philip, how you doing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So far, I am. Yeah, sure am. Yeah, it's a nice area though. Maribel's nice. Plus, you can take the train in if you want, which just saves a super hassle. Anything to get out of that driving. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Rapid City. Yeah, not this time I didn't, but I have. Yeah, I stayed one night in Rapid City this last time. Rapid City has really grown. I hadn't been out there in about 20 years, and I can't believe how different, like Williston, North Dakota, it changed. Deadwood changed. Rapid City changed. Big time. Yeah, I really like it. Rapid City's a neat town. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that, huh? Johnny Depp doesn't seem to be doing very well lately. Yeah, the casinos is kind of a mixed bag. They're closing some of them, reduced occupancy in others. I like Gary as well. Super rich history. Yeah, it did. It really did. Yep. Oh yeah, it was nice over. Yeah, those stones. Yeah, there's some kind of good luck stones or something. Yeah, viral video. And another thing about viral videos is, sometimes they go viral, and you think it's because of the video. It is to a point, but people that are in viral videos think they're stars, and then you'll do the same video of them again, and it won't do anything. So it goes to show you the mighty algorithm. YouTube can make you or break you with recommendations. Oh, okay, Barbie. Yeah. Yeah, I do, John. Yeah. If you're into photography, you can't beat Gary and Whiting for train photography. It's like the best industrial shots you'll ever have in your life. Yes, it's all luck. Yeah, I had some baked spaghetti when I was in London. I was talking to a lady today, and she was telling me that London's all meth too. You would have never known it where I was at. Cassie, how you been doing? Oh, that's okay. Oh, everywhere, Shannon. Yeah. I guess you're not living at your mom's anymore. Did you find another place to live? Yeah, she's hosting tonight, Patricia. Yep. Oh, that sounds good. Is that the name of it then? Tweak? Check that out. Yeah, 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 it is, Philip. Yeah, you're right. Probably bots, Cindy. My guess would be bots. Terry, I think that's a problem you may have too, is that bots subscribe to your channel. And YouTube has a way of figuring that out, and that's when you lose subscribers. It wasn't legit subscribers to begin with, it was bots. Yeah, no, I thought I didn't want to be rude and like turn this on and like be missing questions, but I'm kind of half-ass watching UFC and talking on this as well. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, I don't know if that video I uploaded is up was uploading. Did it come up yet or not? Really nice guy. He's right outside my hotel room. Actually, I think he's staying here. To be honest with you, I paid him for his interview. Yeah, that video's up. Yeah. You know what happens? They say this is the reason why people don't remember names, and that's because there's a brief initial interaction and there's a moment of anxiety where a lot's going through your mind. You're introducing yourself. Like in my case, I'm interested in trying to get an interview. So you don't remember things sometimes. You just like, that's why people don't remember names. A lot going on in a short period. This guy was super friendly tonight. Oh, that sounds good, Cindy. That's cool. Yeah, that's Lost Souls you're talking about. Lost Souls 69 or 78 or something like that. Angie, are you talking about Angie, Lana? Yeah, actually, I'm married now. Yeah, I'm still legally married. I just talked to my wife today. I haven't lived with her since '98. She lives with her boyfriend down in Florida. '79, yeah. No, she's really cool. She's was a working girl, heroin addict, been on methadone 10 years, doing well. She's a sweet lady, really trying to do the right thing, paying people for the interviews, and her channel's doing well. Oh man, no, I don't know who that is. The truth of the matter is they don't need to ask permission to use my name. I don't know who that would be. It could be that kook down in Detroit that acts like he's 12 years old. That Nitty guy. Yeah. There's something wrong with him. Oh, you're doing fine, Barbie. Yeah, happy birthday, Stephanie. Good for you. Stephanie, you got to get that channel going for the new year. Eric was going to start a channel and he's laid off. I wonder where he's been. Oh, that's too bad, though. Oh, okay, Cindy. 91 days, huh? That should have been the honeymoon period. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's that Nitty guy. He lives in the same neighborhood. Yeah, his channels, he only gets any views because he uses somebody else's name. Nobody wants to listen to that babbling idiot. It's an adult with a child's mind. Yeah, I get it, Shannon. She uses it because she asked me about it, and I said that's okay. She's actually doing a really good service. She's a good person. She's struggled her whole life with drugs. As I said a little while ago, methadone. She's married, has kids. She's got a good heart. Yeah, really nice person. I don't know Joanne. I haven't been down there in a long time, and I didn't see her last trip. Yeah. Yeah, Jero really isn't a bad guy, and I think Jero grew up in an abusive household as well. You know. Yeah, I haven't talked to them in quite a while. I hope their channel's doing okay. There were at least 5 times today where people make comments and they want to know how Maddie's doing, and I give them the name of their channel. Yeah, that's right, Sydney. No, it's a big mystery. Yeah, it really is. Most of it's luck. At least it wasn't my case. I talked to a filmmaker today, actually from Lexington, that's been watching me for about a year or so. And as soon as she told me she was a filmmaker, I thought, my God, you got to cringe when you watch my video. Yeah, and she's a good person. Yep. See, I think it's a lot easier for Angie to hand out stuff than I do. It's right out her back door, and if she doesn't see him, it's no big deal. Where I live a couple 100 miles away. Yeah, I mean, the truth of it is, if you're just starting on a channel, it's damn near impossible to get anybody to click on your videos if it isn't something that's recognizable. See, what it is the IT people, the algorithms that are set up for YouTube, it recognizes chosen one as like somebody that has subscribers or a lot of views or whatever. And it can't differentiate between chosen one my channel and chosen one in the title, which is I think is a little odd. I think that will change down the road, just like the amount of videos you can upload at one time, that kind of thing. But right now it's still kind of in the dinosaur ages. So it's helped her, I think, get her on the map. I don't have a problem with it. Oh, Dog the Bounty Hunter has a new girlfriend. Huh? Okay, he seems like a nice guy. Yeah. I don't talk to Jamie anymore. No, I don't talk to her. Which one are you talking about? There's two of them. Hey, Northwest, how you doing? Oh, the sound's going in and out. Sorry about that. All right, Cindy. Yeah, take care. Oh, Maddie cut her hair off? Now, I know that Ginger did, but Maddie did that as well? Good, how you doing? Oh, sorry about that, Annie. Usually that's not a very good sign when the sound starts to go. Oh, yeah, I don't talk to her anymore. No. You know, I started getting a lot of crazy accusations and that I was stealing her money, and I explained it to her 2 or 3 times. And you know what? When that happens, there's no reason for us to communicate anymore. So, to be honest with you, I don't know. Oh, is that what it was? Okay, Maddie had beautiful hair. Yep. We just don't, want any like rude people, basically, or somebody coming on and promoting other channels. I don't mind promoting any channels, but not when they're rude about it. All right, Joanne. Yeah, good having you on here. Well, people are weird. You'll find out if you start a YouTube channel, every fruitcake in the world comes out. Yeah, I mean it's way better than it used to be. At least you can block and ban, the crazies pretty early on, and it works. What are you doing, hon? Daisy just came out of the bed. You want to get in the beddy? You want to get in the beddy, honey? You want to get in the beddy? You want to get in the beddy? You want one of your treats? Into the pet thing, they ain't got Daisy some more treats. Anything here, whether it's a pet store, a bookshop, a coffee shop, is packed. There's dogs in there getting haircuts, shots, buying food. Wow, look at that. Wow. No, I don't have any kids. No, I never wanted kids. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I never wanted to be wrapped in that tight. I knew the chances of me staying married were pretty slim. So I got to give myself an A+ for that one. There's enough crazies in the world without me producing offspring. Bye, Cindy. I think if you do it right, it's a lot of, big time responsibility. I'm glad I didn't have any. No, I don't date. I really don't. No, not into it. Man, I'm an older guy. I don't feel like it. I just, like I say all the time, I think it's all hormone related. So I don't give a shit about dating. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, Joe. I don't know why it's bothering you so much. Yeah, I go to Red Roof Inns. I do. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, Annie. Oh, no kidding, Shannon, huh? Wow, shame on you. All right, Cindy, take care. Yeah. Hey, Monica, how you doing? Shit, I don't know who'd date me anyway. I'd have to be blind or out of their mind or both. Oh, good for her. Oh, is that right, Emily? Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I did, but that wasn't. I, I did. That's true, but it's rare. That's a little different. Yeah, that goes way back, like about 15 years ago. Hey, Faye, how you doing? Yeah, luckily I don't get lonely. That's one thing I don't suffer from is being lonely. I think if I probably would have a girlfriend or I'd date if I was lonely. I'm so glad that I don't get lonely because I think either that way or not, you know. And luckily I'm not. I don't know why I'm not. Yeah, I've known her for a long time, and she got divorced. She's actually a pilot. She flies a Gulfstream chartered jet for an outfit out of New Jersey. I am lucky I don't get lonely. I would agree with that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I never really did. I mean, I've been taking vacations myself since I was in high school. I mean, I like Daisy and everything, but I took Daisy because I knew the circumstances behind her life. I do not, LA. So that's why I have Daisy. But if something happened to Daisy, I know I wouldn't get another dog. I mean, I like dogs, all that, but I don't think I'd be getting another one. I just didn't want to see her go to another home. I mean, I'm glad I have her. I'm not complaining. Daisy, I'm glad I have you, hon. You're a good girl. Dad loves you. You're a good girl. I mean, for all you people, I don't know how old you are, but let me put it to you this way: dating at this age isn't like dating at 20. It's nothing at all the same. Yeah. I mean, I will admit that there are times when I miss like good female companionship. It's different than with a male. It's not like you have to have sex with every single person. I do enjoy like a good conversation and maybe go to a play or a museum or to Mammoth Caves or something like that, like nice conversation. I would agree that I would miss that sometimes, but not much. Yeah, and LA, you know how it is. It's like I said, dating at older isn't like dating when you're 20. Yeah, I mean, when you're young and you're in your teens, man, dating is like that's everything. My sister owned that first McDonald's up in West Branch, and she was always traveling around. I have that house to myself when I was in college. It's a nice house. So I would take girls that I would meet up there, and I knew that if they wanted to go up north for the weekend, it was a hell of a good sign. So I was lucky in that regard. And I can remember being so super excited. I never wanted to come home. You know, I tell a joke all the time. I wish I could get 1% that excited about something now. I'm sure they feel the same way about me, you know. But it was really something to look forward to. Yeah, that's how it is, man. It's a relief. You know, you want to get away from them. And people think that, you know, there's people that assume like I had a nice boat for a while, and then I had a couple airplanes. Those things don't enhance dating like people think they do. But it's a good icebreaker. You know, if I say, hey, do you want to go out to dinner or go see a movie? They may say no. But if I say, would you like to go for an airplane ride or would you like to go for a boat, go over to Canada and get dinner? That's a good icebreaker to see how things are going to go rather than committing to a full-fledged date and maybe giving somebody the wrong vibes. It was the same thing when I was younger going up north. I knew if they wanted to go up north, that was a hell of a good sign. Hey, Mark, how you doing? How you feeling? No, you're right, LA. Yeah. I mean, you know how it is. It's like, I wouldn't wish me on anybody. I mean, I think I'm a good guy and a good friend to people, but you wouldn't want me as a boyfriend, believe me. I mean, my wife's lived with this guy for like 10 years. We talked just like nothing happened. We talked on the phone tonight, and uh, it's like nothing happened. It's never like, you know, it's weird, really. But get along, laugh, joke, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's a good song. That's the guy that supposedly gave Magic HIV. It's from Chicago. Did you know that, George? That guy that wrote that song is the guy that gets credit for giving Magic Johnson HIV. Google it. Yeah, I got lucky. It's more her than it is me. Believe me, I've had some girlfriends that, I mean, they'd push me out of the top of a 35-story building if they could. But with her, she's just really easygoing and nice. And, you know, I wish the best for her. Yeah, by that guy that wrote that song, Emily. Yeah. Well, you know how they did it, Mary. You know how. Yeah, that's a big question mark. Google it. Magic Johnson HIV. This is common knowledge in LA. Now, look, I've had a lot of gay friends. I don't care about it. Doesn't bother me, really, not at all. But I was told by a guy in the big shot in the entertainment industry, and believe me, I don't care, that you can always get a good idea who's gay by the fan followers, the groupies that follow stars, whether you're an actor, a singer, or whoever. There's groups of people like Grateful Dead fans, only I'm talking about gay people now. The people that show up and camp out at the arena before they show up, it's pretty common knowledge amongst the people that party, like in a city like LA, who's riding the old wiener and who's not, whether they're married or have a girlfriend or not. And I'm not knocking this, but it's pretty well known about Magic Johnson when he was in LA and this guy that wrote that song, You Don't Have to Take Your Clothes Off. Jerome Stewart. Bingo. Jerome Stewart was a good looking, very charming guy. I mean, if you're into guys, I don't blame him. And if you guys read anything at all about HIV, it's very difficult for a male to get HIV through vaginal sex with a female. It is. This is a documented fact. But the other way, it's very easy to get it. Now, I'm not stacking the deck, but if we treated this like it was a court hearing, have you seen Magic Johnson's son? Not knocking him, good for him. What are the chances of that? They say Playboy used to do these surveys, and they used to say that most males had at least one homosexual experience in their life. Now, either my friends are lying to me, or I'm lucky. So, once again, if you're into the partying scene, Chicago, New York, Miami, LA, I would put money on that's how Magic got HIV. It was excellent, Mark. Really good. I would put money on it. Sorry for any technical difficulties, BK. I don't care. I really don't. And here's another thing, too. Once again, vaginal sex and HIV. Magic Johnson's wife doesn't have it. Cookie, who is an absolute sweetheart. I know people who know her. So I'm just saying, stacking the odds. It's just like roulette, backgammon, winning Jeopardy, Monopoly. I would bet that that's more likely true than not. I don't care. Yeah. Yeah, Jerome Stewart. And he didn't last long. That was back in the old days. You know, I sparred a guy boxing in '99, Darren Morris from Detroit, but he was living in West Palm Beach. He was like ranked 8th as a welterweight. He was in Sugar Ray's camp for a long time. And I wondered about him then. I'm not saying you got to be crocheting and making brownies to think you're gay. I don't care one way or the other. But sure as shit, he ended up dying with HIV, and it wasn't because of drug use. Yeah, I would say that it's more likely than not. Yeah, I do too, but I don't, I don't care about it, I don't really care. I mean, really, I joke about it all the time, but if you're a sex fanatic, it's much cheaper to be gay. Here's some more trivia for you. You know that the #1 male prostitution place in the country, you know where that is? Fort Lauderdale. And here's some more sexual trivia. You know that 80% of the guys in gay porn are straight because it pays more. Yeah. It's not anybody's business what people do behind closed doors. But if you just kind of read the writing on the wall, ducks fly with ducks. Yep, the lead swinger queen, Freddie Mercury. But he was, he did, yeah. Like I said, it doesn't mean anything to me one way or the other. You'd be surprised if people are gay out there. And you want to talk about like weird fetish shit. They've caught Eddie Murphy twice after hours in transgender areas. I'll tell you another person they wrote tickets to after hours in transgender areas, Jerome Bettis, the great fullback. Great gay porn, makes way more money. I've mentioned this before too. I got a buddy of mine that modeled. He won that Fear Factor, about the 4th episode. He lives out in Las Vegas, and there's a guy on there that makes shit tons of gay porn that would come into the gym. Big, good-looking guy, muscular, And he tried to strike up a conversation with him one day, and he was a real jerk. His name is Zeb Atlas. Zeb, Z-E-B, Atlas. Well, here's the funny thing about it. This guy is like a gay porno movie star. And my buddy said that every day that he was working out in that gym, he'd have the cutest 18 or 20-year-old girl that he was playing grab ass with all the time, which says to me he's probably not gay. Yeah, Zeb Atlas. He owns a restaurant now, I think, in Washington, D.C. Isn't that the truth, Mary? I knew a big shot in Detroit that picked me up when I was 16. Actually, I was able to sit in the front row every concert the whole time I lived in Detroit. And because of him, I met a lot of gay people. Went to a lot of gay parties. I didn't give a shit. Wasn't into it. They were cool guys. But anyway, I met a group of guys one time that had a gay motorcycle gang in Detroit. And these guys were badasses. I'm talking about like MMA guys. Some were bodybuilder looking guys, some were not, but they were trained ass kicking fighters. And all they would do was go around on their motorcycles and start making out and shit. So people would come up and start hassling them, making comments, and then they'd beat their ass. They were constantly getting arrested. They'd hold hands and stuff, and somebody would walk by and say, "Hey, fags, get out of here." And it was over. And they did this for a hobby. I'm not shitting you. Yeah. No kidding. Yeah, but Stephanie, it's not real gay men. Women love gay women. You know, the joke is fag hags. That's because they're not threatening. I got a buddy of mine that's his wife hangs out with a gay guy, and they go to New York City around the holidays and shop. It's because he's not worried about his wife getting screwed. And this guy was a real femme. So it's not real, you know, it's so what, you know, women like they feel safe, they're kind of with a guy, it's all fun and cutesy, but the dice aren't on the table. I mean, his wife's not coming back with her panties on backwards. He feels confident that nothing's going to happen, and he's right. Oh, $1,000 a night? No, I believe that. Yeah. Well, this guy that I told you that won Fear Factor, he specialized in. He's kind of a gigolo, right? And he likes that big, fake-titted, topless dancer tattoo look. And I've met his wife. They got married, sweetheart. They have a beautiful daughter, and she would make $3,000 a night sometime. And oddly enough, in a place like Las Vegas where prostitution is illegal, the topless bars have a 6-foot rule. But where they would make their money is up on the couch upstairs. You're going to laugh and think that I'm naive. No sex at all. Guys will pay crazy money to sit next to a good-looking, attractive woman and buy bottles of Boone's Farm at $1,000 a crack just for the companionship. If you read about geisha girls, non-sexual relationships, I'm not saying it never happened, but by and large, it's women treating men in a flattering manner that are attractive and holding their hand. With the girls that I interview in Detroit, a lot of the working girls, there's always a few guys that are 60, 65, their wives died. The girls sit on their lap at Christmas, they buy them gifts, they bail them out of jail when they get busted. They're non-sexual relationships, but they enjoy the young female companionship. I went to the Bunny Ranch. Yeah. No, that's exactly right, my channel. That's exactly it. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but I'll tell you this. I probably shouldn't tell you, but I'm going to tell you it anyway. I was really into weightlifting for a long time when I was younger. I mean, nothing to where I could compete or anything. But if you were a young guy and you were into weightlifting, you liked bodybuilders, and you wanted to look like that, you couldn't find a better place in the world than the Powerhouse Gym at 6 Mile and Woodward in Highland Park. And when you would go in there, I'm not shitting you, this is just a regular guy lifting regular weights, trying to look like a bodybuilder. You would go into that place, and any day of the week, there would be 6 guys in there. Mr. Olympia may be working out there. Samir Bannout was from Detroit and won Mr. Olympia, which is, the creme de la creme of bodybuilding. You go in there, there'd be 30 guys in there that look like they should be on the front of a bodybuilding magazine. So to a young guy that wants to look like that, you're like freaking out, right? Well, anyway, there was a time there when Ron Love, who was a Detroit police officer that got shot, that turned into a professional bodybuilder, that was giving consultation. You could pay him a couple $100 and he would tell you what to do and what to eat. Now, they told you everything but inject yourself with growth hormone and steroids. Bottom line is, I got to know him a little bit back then, and he swore to God that Arnold Schwarzenegger and Joe Weider, that Joe Weider was the biggest gay pervert that ever lived, and that all those guys under the auspices of his businesses, he controlled bodybuilding for years, had male prostitution relationships with Joe Weider. True or not, I don't know. Yeah. That one little town I was in where I was doing photography, what the hell was the name of that? Cynthia Anna, Kentucky. If you Google that and you click on the link of famous people, there's a female bodybuilder from there, which just is mind-blowing. Just goes to show you people can come from anywhere. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but George, I didn't feel sorry for him because, it was his money. I mean, it goes to show you, they say when you marry for money, you'll never have a harder job in your life. And I believe that's an accurate statement. Yeah. I think that's an accurate statement. Yeah, but Emily, I think fitness is cool, but, bodybuilders, man, that's just not healthy. Not that I know of, Transio. I've never heard of that. Here's another biceps that kind of shit. And I knew him from math. And I'm eating white egg, or the whites of eggs, not eating yolk, and I'm eating protein powder by the goddamn gallon, and not eating fries. I'm not looking like this, right? So after I knew him for about a year, he said to me, look, I got to know you. This is how it works. And he had a huge bag of steroids. I remember it had Deca in it, Dianabol, and something else. Well, I decided not to do it. I ran into that guy 10 days later, 10 years later down in Greektown, and he was a medical doctor. He'd went to medical school in the Virgin Islands or one of those Caribbean schools, and actually had a 35-year career as a family practitioner. You're not going to look like a world-class bodybuilder, a competing bodybuilder, without dope. It's not happening. Now, he ended up getting married for a while. It's another one I was suspicious about. Yeah, I don't think they're attractive at all. Here's another thing. I went to a fitness expo when I first moved down to Florida in 1992. It was in Orlando, Florida, and there was a guy, Barry LeMay. You can look him up, Lemay. Good-looking guy. I mean, this guy looked like he ought to be in the front of the GQ magazine. And women are always bitching about, how these guys are gross. That guy was signing autographs, and there were women 100 foot deep wanting to rub elbows with him. There's a certain type female that's attracted to that. Now, the female bodybuilders, I don't like them either. Remember Rachel McClish? She was attractive, but that's before they started injecting testosterone and whatever else. They do take they do take steroids, oh Foggy. There you go, Stephanie. That a girl, Shannon. Yeah, no, I mean, I believe it. I don't care one way or the other. I mean, I got no axe to grind with these. I mean, if a guy wants to, butt fuck and shoot himself up with steroids or not, more power to him. I'm just not into it. And like I say all along, I don't think I'm a better man because I don't like dick. I just don't like it. I don't like green beans either. There's just things you like, you don't like. I mean, to each their own. I'll tell you, he's got some killer bodies with some of these UFC girls. Yeah, I mean, there's some things you just don't like. I mean, I don't spend a lot of time researching things that I don't like. And these sex surveys that Playboy used to do, I never had any homosexual experience, but I don't think I'm a better man because of it. I mean, I'd have saved a hell of a lot of money. Go down. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, I don't give a shit about it. This is the way I describe it. This sounds true. I've had a lot of gay friends. I've managed the estate and 2 gay guys that died, and did everything I was supposed to. This is the way I put it. If you said to me, Tom, do you have a problem with homosexuality? No, I don't. I don't. I would never discriminate. I would never treat anybody different. I'd be friends. Doesn't bother me. But when it comes down to the brass tacks, okay, really comes down to payday. If you're going to have a son and I'm going to have a son and it's going to be gay, I hope it's yours. Sorry, but that's what I think. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, you can still not discriminate and be biased. I didn't check out that Gypsy Rose yet. No, I got to check that out. Hey, Terry. Wow. Good for you, Shannon. You remember that Kate and 8, that bitch that had all those kids? I'll tell you, the plastic surgeon who did that work on her deserves an A plus because he really made her attractive. I don't know what that cost, but if I was her husband, I would have paid whatever he wanted. She really looked good. Yeah, Octomom too. Yeah, you're right, Mister. Yeah. Now, if I was applying for a job as a social worker, I may not share that story with you. Yeah, she looked good. She's such a bitch, though. She really is. Yeah, Kate Gosselin. She had it made and fucked it up. Hey, Justin, how you doing? Oh, you're lucky. Well, if your body snapped back after 6 kids and weighing that much, you deserve some kind of a reward. Oh, she's such a bitch, Nicole. Yeah, what a nasty bitch. Good, Justin. Big time air cooled. Oh, it will wreck your body. Yeah, it will. You know, it's funny. I've noticed with women that have them young, plus there's a genetic component to it. There's women that have kids, you can't hardly tell. And someone that have kids and it looks like they swallowed a grenade. Yeah, like, super bitch, man. What a bitch. He deserves a goddamn brand new Cadillac for screwing her 8 times. What a nasty bitch. 57, wow. Oh, there you go. Good for you, Cindy. Yeah, thank you, Denise. He actually seems half-ass normal. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Thank you, mister. Thank you. Hey, Mary, how you doing? How's your weather out there? Thanks for the pictures of the corn palace. I'm in Indianapolis. You're only 4'11". Wow. That's a good question. I'm not really sure on that. Not for a while. I think I'm going to have intellectual pizza go turn my heat on. Way to go, Cindy. Yeah. Yeah, mine says error. Yeah, I think it's a Red Rune staple, you know. Yeah, I mean, if you're not in the dating scene and you're not trying to track the opposite sex, I mean, does it really matter? There you go, Shannon. It's only about 1,200 calories. I mean, if you're not in the, searching around, look at people when they get divorced or they get separated. First damn thing they do is get in shape. Why? Hey, Tassie, because you want to be attractive to people, you know. Goodbye, Tassie. I hope you're hanging in there. I'll look you up when I come through Detroit. Give you a Christmas present. Leave Drew home this time. Yeah, you do get a lot of fat. Yeah, you're right. But once in a while, it's okay. Yeah, be who you are. Yeah, you're right, Lana. Yeah, you want to, you want to put your best foot forward. Yeah, I think you are, Mary. I don't think you look your age at all. Hang in there, Tassie. Oh yeah, I'll meet you when I'm back there. We'll have to wear gloves and disinfectant. Yeah, but that won't be for that long, Cindy. You'll be able to overcome that. Isn't that the truth, Stephanie? Yeah, you're right about that. Oh, that's good, Shannon. You're probably a hell of a performer in the sack. Hey, Eric. See, you changed your photo there, huh? Did you get that channel started? Oh my God, I don't want to live to be 100. Oh my God, no. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, they got that down here. Yep. Okay, Justin. Yep. Thanks. Thanks for checking in. Yeah. Daisy had 2 treats and a steak sandwich. Oh, not real. How old are you, Shannon? Come on, start that channel, man. I'll tell you a problem I have is I do think, I mean, enough people comment on it. I think they think that I'm younger by my voice, which I'd rather have it the other way around. I'd rather sound like Rip Van Winkle. And when I show up, they think, oh, the guy's not 105 like I thought. Believe me, I worry about it. They always think that I'm really young. I had somebody contact me today and said, I've been watching your channel a couple years. You were in Lexington. I would have liked to get together for a drink. And then we talked for a little while, and I'm not into dating. I really don't do it, right? Then she got into talking about her parents and that they were in their 60s. So I knew right away that she thought I was younger, which is a pain in the ass. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'd rather sound like Rip Van Winkle than younger. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Rip Taylor. God damn it, man. It's a pain in the ass. If she's talking about her parents are getting up there and they're like 5 years younger than I am. It is interesting. I agree, Bernadette. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Did you listen to the video that I just uploaded? Population control. No, it's a pain in the ass, man. I mean, I don't really care because I'm not really looking for anything. I can afford to be honest. But I'd rather it the other way around. They think I'm like 30s or something. I mean, if I look like some GQ model or something like that, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but I don't. And I know that when we cross paths along the way, I'd rather it be the other way around. 38, that's okay. Who's that, Greg? Yeah. This guy, Adam is his name. Good guy, nice guy. Oh, thank you, man. You didn't have to do. Hey, if it gets now, I'm not too worried about this because you know my condo, it's in between two other condos. But if you get that crazy ass cold up there, if it gets cold, will you go over there and turn that damn thermostat to heat and set it on the lowest number, which I think is 55? Don't do it unless you know it's like crazy cold. But if you can keep that in the back of your mind, I'd appreciate it. Oh, so you got good genes in, huh? Yeah, you don't look your age, Mary. No way. You don't. Wow, Dolly. Dolly, I didn't know you had a 14-year-old. I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana. All right, Terry, hang in there with your channel. Get